Did my Yeah, I muted my mic. Um, but how dare you? How dare you not like the rhymes? Also, my hair is actually there is some. We do have a cat though, and the cat has plenty of hair. Yeah, I put like 3 whole minutes of effort into coming up with those rhymes this morning. Thank you very much. I would appreciate it if you would show some respect. Um, but yeah, that's what we're doing today. Today we're doing, couldn't tell by the emulator screen on the stream. Um, just so that my soul is tainted now. Well, that does tend to have a negative connotation. Just throwing that out there. Just letting you know that yeah, that does have some connotations. But yeah, we're doing a new guy today. Um, we're doing Porygon, a Pokemon. Hi, what's up, bud? It is very interesting because it's. I would honestly say that Porygon is probably the hardest Pokemon to get outside of Mew in Pokemon Red. Porygon is a duck? Yes. Yes, he is kind of like a interduck, an internet duck. Um, I would say that Porygon is probably the hardest Pokemon to get in Gen 1 outside of Mew, because Mew you're not supposed to be able to get it. Because the only way to get Porygon is to get a shit ton of coins. Well, I wouldn't say hardest. I would say most tedious. I would say that Porygon is the most tedious Pokemon to get in Gen 1. Because you can only get it normally through the game corner, and depending on which version you have, it is either, I think it's 6,500 coins if you're doing blue version, and 99,999 coins if you're doing red version, because Game Freak hates red version. Um, and because I always played red version, that was the one that I got stuck with. Um, so yeah, Porygon is not a Pokemon that I've ever really looked at that much. If I remember correctly, Porygon 2 with Eviolite is like pretty damn tanky, so I'm curious to see what our defensive stats are going to look like in here. I am expecting a real, well, as we can see right here with the Gen 9 move set, I'm expecting some psychic moves, I'm expecting some electric moves, and I'm hoping that we have a special stat that can back them up. But let's find out. Let's find out. We have not the best stats that I've ever seen, but not terrible, except for speed. Speed is pretty trash at 40. We do have, unfortunately, we are going with the lower of the two special stats. We are using a 75 base special. That 85 would have been really nice. A thumbnail of someone doing a Duckily challenge, and I was like, Porygon, yep, Porygon is a duck. HP 65, attack of 60. So we are more special than we are physical, right? Attack of 60, special of 75. These stats are okay. Like I said, except for the speed, which is pretty trash. I'm pretty okay with these stats. But let's take a look at what we get. So we get, oh shit, guys, you don't know what Sharpen does. Sharpen is weak sword stance. Sharpen is weak sword stance. That's kind of huge. We have an attack boosting move at level 1. And conversion, let me just double check what conversion does. Changes user type to the current target's types. Oh, that's huge. Okay, so what this does is this allows us to convert from normal type into rock ground versus Brock, right? So we have rock ground versus Brock, which, to be fair, that does lose us stab on tackle. However, that makes us resist all of Brock's moves except for Bide, right? All of Brock's moves except for Bide will be resisted. That's actually kind of huge. We get Psybeam at level 23, which we will get before we get to Saffron, right? So we will get that before we get our Psychic here. Recover, Agility. So we have 2 moves that can give us badge boosts. And Agility is actually also pretty damn important. Agility is pretty damn important because of our super low speed, right? And then moveset, what? Fucking hell. So I feel this is going to be one of the guys. This is going to be one of the guys where it's like, what 4 moves? How do we limit ourselves to 4 moves? How? How do we limit ourselves to 4 moves? So, oh my god, this shit, go away. Fucking video ads are the bane of my existence. I despise them. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic. And then what? Right? Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic. Do we go a Tri-Attack? And we just don't have a stat boosting move? Like, what do we do here? What is our Porygon? Hell yeah. What's up, fishiest? Like, this is actually one of those Pokemon where it's like, we have too many good moves. We have too many good moves. Because obviously we want agility. We want agility. Do we just not have Tri-Attack? It's stab. It's stab 80 power normal move. Do we not use Thunderbolt? Do we not have Ice Beam or Psychic? Like, what do we not use? Maybe we don't teach Psychic. This is actually a legitimately difficult planning issue. Like, I think we abandoned Sharpen. I think we want agility over Sharpen. I kidding. What's up? Because our speed stat is so low that we need agility to be able to outspeed stuff like Alakazam or something like that, right? Because if Alakazam hits us with Psychic and then we get our special dropped, that's hugely big to us. So we want to make damn sure that we outspeed the Alakazam. Oh, good, I'm offline. I'm very happy that that happened. Hopefully that fixes itself in just a moment. It looks like it was just a quick drop. I think we're back. We have Sharpen, that's huge. 5 minutes later, okay, I think we drop Sharpen. I mean, I'm talking, right now I'm talking specifically about the end game moveset. I think the end game moveset does not have Sharpen. In early game, Sharpen is absolutely massive. It is insanely strong early game. I think late game, ow, my fucking shoulder. I think early game Sharpen is OP as fuck. But I think in late game, I don't think that we need it as much as we need agility. Especially since the vast majority of our damaging moves are going to be special. If not all of them. I think actually, I think it might legitimately be every move that we have will be special. So Sharpen won't help us that much. Except give us an extra 3 badge boosts, right? Damn it. Oh, he had one claw that was like incredibly, ow, fucking hell. Kitten, goddamn. He's getting like really good grabs with his little fucking claws, and goddamn those things hurt. Man. Yeah, this guy actually has too many good moves. I would say that he has too many good moves. Psychic, I don't think we need after Agatha. I don't think that Psychic does much for us after Agatha. And huh. I wonder, can ghost types? Yes, they can. We have confused ghost types with confuse, right? Never mind. Never mind. Ignore what I was just saying. Um, I guess the best way to deal with this is to just hop in and get started, right? I need my hands. Thank you. So yeah, we're just gonna do this. We are not Starmie and we do not have 7 deaths. We are Porygon. And we have 0 deaths. Also, I am missing a very important aspect of our layout. Allow me to fix. Allow me to fix. Loads. Pokemon 56, which means we have a Seaking and we have Porygon. There we go. All right. Oh, and there is actually one more bit that we are missing. There we go. All right. So, hop in. Bam, bam, bam. All right, getting started in 3, 2. Oh, wait. Before we go. What's our rival name? I'm starting to forget which names we've already used and which ones we haven't yet. What's the opposite of a Polygon? Kotaku? Actually, I feel like those aren't exactly opposites. I feel like they're fairly similar these days. Let's see. What's another? I know what we can name them. We're gonna move away from we did Star Wars at first, and then we went through and we did a bunch of names, based off of Multiverse of Madness. There's another shit thing that's come out recently that I watched, and we will start naming the rival after things in that one, unless we have a request. All right. New name. Pondor. Rival name. SNYDER. There we go. we will start naming people from the Rebel Moon verse. Because they're also all evil and horrible people. God, that fucking... How are you gonna make your protagonist a child killer and then expect people to give a shit about them? By the way, that's a thing in those movies. Main character fucking shot a 10-year-old girl in the chest. That's her backstory. But it's fine because unbeknownst to her, the kid lived. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway. I'm not going to go into that too much. I don't really want to. I don't want to do it. Um, something that I have been. Oh, that's a thing. I forgot. So I currently have on the YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, I have a poll going right now on the channel about a certain variation on the lightsaber that was introduced, well, reintroduced into the Star Wars canon recently. And by recently, I mean in the most recent, I don't know if it's like the most recent, I'm gonna buy two. Go, get, you fucking stupid old man. Get out of the way. So in the most recent trailer for the Acolyte show, there is, ooh, do we, I think we convert turn 1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're now immune to poison. That's why I wanted to convert. Beautiful. All right, and now, oh shit, I goofed. I thought this was the guy with the Kakuna. Hello, Taco Master. So thoughts. So the poll is, what do you think of a lightsaber whip being introduced to Star Wars? What do you think of a lightsaber whip being introduced to Star Wars? And I personally kind of hate it. I kind of hate the fact that they added that into the mythos. So I've used it twice, so I can use it 4 more times. 3, 4, that should be maxed. The reason that I hate a lightsaber whip. Never seen it though? That's because it doesn't exist yet. So apparently it was a thing in like the old canon. Like the pre-Disney canon. There was light whips, which is better in books, I would say, than it is in live action. I would even say that it's better in animation than in live action. The main reason being that it is very, very difficult to realistically portray a lightsaber whip without having the character wielding it fucking kill themselves. Not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's very, very difficult. And if they fuck up the choreography even a little bit, do I have any chance? I do not. There's no way I beat that fucking Diglett in the Sandshrew. There's no way. I'll get to level 10 and then I'll give it a shot. And in fact, if you're on the Discord, you might notice that I mentioned that I actually went into the comments of the short. It was a Star Wars theory short. Which I kind of like that guy. He is a little bit more forgiving for shitty Star Wars than I am. But I like him. I like him. I think he's pretty cool. But yeah, there is a comment thread where it was basically it ended up devolving into like 3 people just screaming at each other back. And one of the guys who was defending the light whip asked the guy who was very, very angry at the light whip, like, what is your problem? Well, no. The question was, why are the electro whips, because there are like electric whips in the Clone Wars TV show that are portrayed. I can't remember. It's like it's fucking 20,000 episodes. I can't remember when it happened. I just know that it happened. And in fact, in the short, it showed a clip of the electric whips. And the guy asked, "Why are you more okay with electric whips than you are with lightsaber whips?" And the other guy just never answered. He just never even engaged with that question, which I think is an important question to ask and answer. Don't even think that weapon is worth the effort. I think that there are ways to do it, but it is a lot of work to make a weapon like that worthwhile. I think I need to sharpen many times against the Diglett. All right. And we needed the Sand... Oh, fuck. We get outsped by the Sandshrew. Let's kill space vampires. I mean, like... Well, that's death number 1. I think I might have gone too far. With the sharpen. I think if I go for 3... Because I think I went for 4. I think if I go for 3 sharpens, I should be fine. 2, 3... So we still one-shot the Diglett there. And it's a 3-shot on the Sandshrew. So if we get... Damn. Castlevania reference? Oh! Yeah, I've never played a Castlevania game, so I tend to forget that, like, a whip is a very important thing for those games. +1 level? Maybe? Because we are, like, really close, and it's basically just, if we had... Yeah, I think we'll get 1 more level. I think level 11 definitely gets us the kill there. But basically... Oh, cool, we one-shot. I mean, we do have decent attack, right? So it makes sense. But anyway, back to the internet argument. The very important conversation of internet arguments, right? But if you are having this conversation, right? If you are having the conversation of what is okay and what isn't in this space, and somebody asks you, why are you okay with this, but not okay with this? And they are relatively similar things. I think it's a very important question to answer. And the other guy just didn't. He just ignored it entirely. He just went off on his own fucking tangent. Which I think actually kind of hurt his arguments. I think if you just ignore a relevant question, it just tells me that you don't have an answer to it. Which is not great for you. So I hopped in. It's like, hey, so I'm just going to insert myself into this argument here. Hope you don't mind too much. But basically, like, my argument comes down to why I'm more okay with electro whips than lightsaber whips. Electro whips will actually hit the thing and then stop, whereas lightsaber whips will not, right? So I think... Oh, fuck, that crit kind of hurt. Well, maybe not. Oh no, the crit! Okay, we still got it. Woo! The crit actually fucking caused us to do less damage on that first hit. Of course, 40 base speed, so we probably have like a 5% crit chance, and we fucking got it against that guy. But anyway, so what am I saying? What am I trying to say? I completely fucking lost track of my train of thought. Sorry, guys. I was gonna say, we actually kind of want the Geodude to tackle more than defense curl right now. We want him to attack us more so that we can outpace his defense curls with our fucking sharpens. God damn it. This is what we didn't want to happen. This is the one thing we didn't want to happen, right? Fuck, man. I like completely lost track of what I was saying. Oh, we're gonna be here forever. Now, the good thing is we will actually be doing pretty damn good damage. We should be, anyway. We should be doing pretty damn good damage against the Onyx if we get to it. But because the Geodude defense curled early, what does conversion do? Conversion changes our type into the type of the opposing Pokemon. So we are currently a rock ground Porygon. I really want to kill the Geodude so that we could see how much damage we do against the Onyx. Of course, we get a critical hit. Oh, we also do no damage to the Onyx. Okay, so that's death. All right, so we actually can't beat this yet. We do not have the power points to be able to beat this. Hmm. Really? Oh, about lightsabers. About lightsabers. That's kind of the conversation we were having. So I am a big advocate of action scenes are really fucking important for character. They are really fucking important for character. If you have people do really dumb shit in an action scene because it looks cool, you are damaging the intelligence of your characters for spectacle. This happens a lot in Zack Snyder's movie. This happens a lot in new Star Wars movies and shows, right? They do a lot of really dumb shit because it fucking looks cool. Or because they don't know what else to do, right? You'll have an entire army, like a professional army that is trained, that has seen combat, that does all of these things, and then they don't use cover. They just stand out in the open while people are shooting at them, and they don't try to avoid it. They don't try to find cover. They just continue fucking walking towards the bullets like morons. Like, if you do that, that damages the characters. Even if they're just fodder characters, it still damages the threat that they present to the protagonists because they are too stupid to live. I'll try this again at 14. We'll try 14. And then we'll give it a shot. And something that I think is going to be very, very difficult with a light whip, with a lightsaber whip, is to accurately portray how a whip would move if said whip can cut through literally everything it touches. And what's going to end up happening, this is an assumption, but it's an assumption that is based on Disney's track record for their lack of attention to detail and their lack of care for fight choreography. I do not believe for an instant that they are going to have good enough choreography in in the Acolyte show to be able to accurately portray how somebody would need to move and need to fight to use a lightsaber whip effectively. Not even like expertly, effectively. And what will end up happening is that they will use CGI to just move the light whip in whatever fucking way they need to make happen what they want. The light whip, I'm willing to bet it's going to just fucking fly wherever. It will do whatever, you know. It will have no physics whatsoever. That is my assumption. That is what I expect to happen. We are now out of tackles, unfortunately. How close are we to leveling up? Very close. Of course, we're like 3 fights at most from leveling up. And actually, that's actually something that I would like to, I don't know if dedicate an entire stream to sometime, but like just go over in more detail, like actually pull up multiple action scenes and just talk about what everything in those scenes tells you about the characters in those scenes. Hey, my internet disconnected. Is it just for a moment? It was just for a moment. Okay, it looks like we should be back. Okay. 3, 2, 1, restarted. Yeah, okay. So we're having slight hiccups here and there, but nothing too terrible, internet-wise. And there's level 14. Okay. So we're gonna try Brock again. But yeah, I have a couple of scenes that I pulled up on Netflix and then I screen capped them. So that it would be easier for us to go over them instead of pulling it up on Netflix and doing all that stuff. And I've talked about a couple of them in the past, but I would like to spend more time on them and just like go deep into detail on these things. Immediate defense girl, god damn it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's only on like +3, I think. That should be +4. And I think he's maxed out now, yeah. But I think we are hitting him for 2 damage now, whereas we were hitting him for 1 before, so that's better. We should be able to get through him relatively quickly. Funnily enough, we actually did more damage with that critical hit than we did normally because of the... Could I stop missing? Okay. I really need you to stop doing things. And I need me to stop missing, fucker. Okay, bide. Yes! 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 Okay. Hell yeah. Level 14, just barely. We got a little bit lucky there at the end, but we also got fairly unlucky. We missed a lot with our tackles. And Brock went real hard on Screech Tackle on his Onyx, which really kind of hurt us a lot. All right, but we are free. We are free from the first major hurdle. Thank God. That was an intense fight. Yeah. Yeah, Brock, when you just have tackle, when you beat Brock with just with just tackle as your only offensive move, right? It's kind of rough. It's a little bit rough. But I think one of the single most efficient um scenes that I've seen to portray different character traits via action is in Arcane. Um, I showed this on stream a while back. Um, the it's like a 2-second clip of the 4 kids running down a set of stairs. That's all it is. 4 kids going down a set of stairs. Each one of them does it entirely different from the others. And are you fucking kidding me? This is why I buy antidotes, by the way. This is why I buy antidotes. Is because these fucking... the 10% chance to poison with poison sting, by the way. And both of them were guaranteed... like, they... each time I've been hit by it in these past 2 fights, the first time I got hit by it, I got poisoned. Shit's stupid. Stupid is what this is. And then you have another scene that I've shown on stream before and gone over in a little bit of detail. I think I had like a 15-minute section, and it's a 15-second fight scene. In Rebel Moon Part 2, the Scargiver, where the protagonist comes out of an elevator into a hallway with 8 enemies, 7 of which have guns. And of those 7 enemies with guns, not a single one pulls the trigger and shoots at her. There is not a single shot fired at the protagonist in the entirety of the fight scene. Now, what does that tell you about these guys? It tells you that this galaxy or universal spanning group of soldiers are so ineptly trained. Damn it, I was kind of hoping that it would be able to survive a tackle. All right, well, we just gotta chuck Pokeballs at them and hope that they stay in. After a growl, maybe. Oh wow, okay. Well, we got our Spearow. Jesus. But yeah, it's like, okay, what are you trying to tell me about these soldiers? I get it, they're just fodder soldiers. But like I said before, if you have your fodder soldiers be absolute fucking idiots, where's the threat? Why should we ever... Do you learn water moves? No. That's a little bit unfortunate, actually. We don't get water gun or bubble beam. That actually kind of really sucks. But yeah, if your army, the antagonists, the enemies of our good child killing protagonist, what do you want? Why should I be afraid of them? Why should I be afraid of them if they can't pull a trigger? If they cannot shoot at the protagonist, why should I be worried about them? What are the stakes in this fight? There aren't any. That's the answer. That's the easy answer. There are no stakes to this fight because the enemies are too stupid to know how to pull a trigger and shoot a gun. The farm people, the farmers, are better fighters after like 6 hours of training. Get the damn ball. There we go. Cool. We don't have to worry about trading. I think that was still slightly faster. Oh, that's actually kind of a threatening point. We have a really low speed stat. If we run into super fast wild Pokemon and we don't like vastly overlevel them, we might actually be unable to run away. Oh, okay. I'm glad I didn't use Sharpen there. That could have been unfortunate. I think I do Sharpen here. One more would have gotten me a one hit, but okay. So yeah, if I had gotten one more, I could have one-shot both the Grimer and the Coughing, but it's fine. All right, we made it out of there. We made it out of there. Let's sell, get rid of that, get rid of the escape rope because we don't need that anymore. We need to buy the 5 repels. I'm like actually, I am almost out of potions already. That's how badly this fucking Porygon has been getting the shit kicked out of him. I've almost gone through, I think it was 5 potions already. Do we beat these guys? What level am I? I'm only level... well, I am level 18. That's actually not only level 18. Level 18 is pretty decent right now, actually. 4, 5, 6. All right. This actually conversion will help us quite a bit against Misty as well, because that will limit Misty to using only tackle. Right? She will not use water gun or bubble beam on either of her Pokemon as soon as we use conversion. We might actually be able to beat Misty right now between conversion and sharpen. I think I use 2 sharpens here. Don't hit yourself, please. No, don't do that. Okay, good. We are only 4 levels away from learning our first actual move, which is Psybeam, I think. Which is actually a really, like, this... I think Psybeam is the second best Psychic move, outside of, obviously, Psychic. I'm gonna try her once. At level 19. So first off, immediate conversion. And then I think we just spam Sharpen 6 times. 4, 5, 6. Wow. No, no crits on... Why did I crit? No. Okay. I think we don't fight this again. Not yet. Not yet. I don't think we fight her yet. Oh, I don't want to fight the rival though either, because fucking Sand Attack's gonna be a bitch. Love Porygon? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. All right, at this point, what I need to do is I need to just... Yeah, pray that that wasn't gonna fucking happen. Ah! All right, so we got crit twice. We also got Sand Attack 3 times, and all 3 Sand Attacks hit. We're gonna go for 4 sharpens. Because I think 4 sharpens actually allows us to one-shot the Pidgey. Oh, wait. Did I use 4 sharpens last time? Okay, so then what I should actually be doing is I should actually be using 3 sharpens there. Because 3 sharpens gets us to 2-shot. Okay, so I think we sharpen 3 times. That allows us to 2-shot the Pidgeotto. And we basically just have to hope for not too many sand attacks before we get there. Because that's 5 hits, right? That's 2 sand attacks. Hold up. Why did I do basically the same damage? Despite the fact that I had an extra... Of course, you hit both times and I can't hit shit, fucking anything. Ah, my fucking eye. What is it, cat hair or something? How? Are you kidding me? I've missed 7 tackles in a row. Fuck this game. Oh, man. And, like, the problem is that leveling up isn't going to fix this issue. Unless we level up an excessive amount. Leveling up is not going to fix this problem. Because basically what we need to do is we would need to... I mean, we need to get past the... We need to get past the Pidgeotto without getting hit by Sand Attack 1,000 times. The best way to do that is to sharpen 3 times. And then I just never hit. I just never fucking hit ever. I hate sand attacks so fucking much. I hate sand attacks so fucking much. And then the Rattata just comes in and fucking wipes us. So we're not going to get a new move until 23. And we get... Yeah, we do get Psybeam. Power 65. Psychic move doesn't actually help. Does not actually help us at all. I could try Misty again. We got a little bit unlucky with Misty last time. We got crit by the Starmie, and then we also crit the Starmie. Four, 5, 6. We 2-shot the Staryu. Nice miss. Starmie is also guaranteed to only tackle. Of course, I get then... fuck hell. So, Starmie is going to be most likely a 4-hit KO. Because Misty basically has a 50-50 whether or not she's going to go for tackle or X defend. So I don't think we beat Misty right now. Like, even if we hit every single one of our tackles, even if we don't crit any of our tackles, so like I said, it's basically a 1 in 20. Give or take. because of our super low speed. If we could get past Rival 2, that opens up a lot of experience for us. I think we just have to keep trying this until we get lucky against the Pidgeotto. Maybe I only sharpen twice. Maybe I only sharpen twice, and we try it this way. So 2 sharpens does give us a 2-hit KO on the Pidgeotto. Okay, so I thought I needed 3. Hyper Fang kills us. Hyper Fang is not 100% accurate, so it can miss. But Quick Attack is also possible. Tackle is also possible. Tail Whip is also possible. So we're just getting really unlucky with the moves that the Rattata is constantly using. It has basically spammed Hyper Fang every turn 1. That's 1 sand attack. That's 2 sand attacks. That's fucking 3 sand. That's 5. Can we get a full 6? Let's get a full 6. Fuck it. Do it. Coward. There it is. I hate sand attack. I hate sand attack. It is the single move that I despise the most in these games. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And there's nothing that I could do except for pray that it doesn't use it. Okay, we have more health than we did last time, but we also have been hit by another sand attack. Or another. We've been hit by sand attack. So basically what I need is I need to not miss my fucking tackles. Okay. I outspeed the Squirtle. I was actually not expecting that. I was not expecting to outspeed literally anything in this video game. Alright, we did it. Imagine if we don't get spammed with sand attack, we actually win the fucking fight. Imagine a world where that happens. Okay, we have just unlocked a shit ton of extra experience. We are already a level higher than we were before. I'm gonna get 2 sharpens in, because I was gonna say that should allow me to one-shot both of these. Oh man. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. I hate it. I hate sand attack so much. I got hit by 1. In that fight, by the way, I got hit by 1 sand attack, and I think I missed 4 times because of it. 1 sand attack, 4 misses. That is a huge return on investment. However, if I were to use sand attack in that way, if I were to hit them with a single sand attack, they'd hit every fucking move. Every single one. They would act as if I hadn't even moved that turn. That's how that would have gone. Alright. I'm saving before this fight because she also has a Pidgey. Fucking turn 1 sand attack, you bitch! I hate it so fucking much. I'm gonna conversion. Could I hit the fucking Pokemon? I'm so lucky that I didn't get poisoned because or that I converted, because if I hadn't used conversion, I was probably going to get poisoned and I would have potentially died. Maybe. maybe possibly died. Ow. Ow. Okay, you don't have much that I have to worry about. I just want to make damn sure that I never have to fight that stupid Pidgey again. Alright, let's do this. Once we get done with this, we're still... So, this is what's going to happen. What we're hoping for... What we are hoping for here is I am hoping... Nice 5-hit wrap, you fuck. I am hoping to remove one attack needed to beat the Starmie. And I'm hoping to add enough defense and health to remove one... Oh, hell, these fights are going to be a bitch and a half. I should probably go heal again. What level am I? Level 21. Damn it, still need 2 more levels before I can get Psybeam. All right, we're going all the way. Okay, I can't risk it. Hey, Vin, what's up, my dude? Oh, nice. I'm glad that I missed. That's super cool. Great. I absolutely love that. Okay, I actually need him to start using Defense Curl. Okay, we should be good as long as we hit. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh, absolutely terrifying. Every single fucking fight. Every single fight is terrifying. But that's the issue whenever you only have tackle at level fucking 22. Tired? I can understand that. I'm actually doing pretty good on the sleepy side of things today. I actually got to bed at a decent time and I was able to sleep throughout the day for once. I don't know why I'm going so hard on Sharpen here. I do not need it. Oh! You still survived. Interesting. I'm not fighting this guy. He's got 3 rock types. There's no fucking way. God, and Ekans. That right there, that poison sting, that is why I wanted to use conversion. I'm not risking getting poisoned by these assholes again. I should be fine to just go in here. I think I conversion into Oddish. Because that, yeah, because Absorb is basically doing 1 damage. I lost track of how many times I've used Sharpen. We're just going to keep going and says, okay. Why did routine prices go up? I don't know. Maybe because a certain somebody just started spamming them. Maybe because a certain somebody just started spamming my fucking redeems. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Okay, so we should... I can't believe we didn't hit level 23. What are... Oh, 63. Of course. Of course. 63 fucking experience from leveling up. Alright, we're gonna... We will actually get that on the Staryu. We will get that 63 on the Staryu. We don't actually need to go and fight anything else. And the Staryu, that doesn't really matter. So we conversion, spam sharpen 6 times. This time I can actually just math it. 5 and 6. There we go. Yeah. So Staryu is going to be a 2-shot regardless, so getting that extra level doesn't really matter. Psybeam doesn't really help in this fight, because obviously Starmie is a psychic type. And there's no... Oh, fucking... Critical hits? Are you kidding me? Critical hit into a miss. Critical hit into a 1 in 20 miss. Fuck you, video game. Oh, wait. No. Nope. I hate this. That fight was fucking nonsense. Okay. 5%. Well, actually, no. Let's find out. 1 second while I look up a thing. Gen 1 crit. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a 7.81% chance for me to crit. 7.81% chance for me to crit. Now, take into consideration the fact that Gen 1 crits do not take into consideration stat boosts. After I use all 6 sharpens, I will be doing less damage every time I crit. I'll be doing less damage on a crit than I will normally. So we had that. And then we had... Where is Starmie? Starmie actually has a very high crit chance, 22.46%. So we had a 7.81% chance into a 22.5% chance into a 1 in 20 chance, a 5% chance because I missed the next tackle. What the fuck? Stop it. Four, 5, and 6. Okay. Roughly the same as last time. X-Defend turn 1 is actually kind of rough. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It happened again. I just need a fight where I don't crit. That's all. That's all we need. We need the most likely thing to happen, and we win. Well, actually, okay, I'm not a statistics person. Jesus. Naming a support Pokemon? Okay. Fuck, it scares me every goddamn time because I just wasted a turn. I can't afford to waste turns. We might be dead, actually. We're not that far off, maybe? Oh, wait, nope. Critical hit. Are you kidding me? Oh, because she didn't use X-Defend. Fuck you. Fuck you, lady. Get me the fuck out of this gym. I'm tired of this fucking city. Get me out of here. So done with it. Jesus Christ. Some of the worst bullshit I've had to deal with in a long time. I think we just, actually, what I am going to do, we're going to get rid of the Geodude. We don't need it. We do not need the Geodude. We have the Paris. And I think we will end up losing more time over the course of the game going back to the Pokemon Center with the Geodude, because it's got to have that extra second where it puts that extra Pokeball on the thing. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of the Geodude. Do we get through Vermilion without issue? Saving. Fucking saving. I don't trust this shit. So y'all want to know why I saved before this fight? It's because, wow, I'm actually astonished that we didn't get absolutely shafted there. I got hit by Sand Attack 4 times in that fight. I get hit by Sand Attack 4 times. That's why I saved before that fight. Because she is an absolute nightmare of a person. Good crit. I'll actually take that crit because we're not boosting any stats. We do not get Body Slam, unfortunately. So that does save us a quick fight, but yeah, we do not get Body Slam, which really sucks because Body Slam would be ideal on this Pokemon. And now we get Rival 3, which might go better than last time. I am going to convert into Growlithe into Fire type so that we don't have to deal with... Oh, I'm like running low on Psybeam. When's our next move? I think we get recover. We get recover at 28. That's 3 levels away. Obviously, we're not getting that just yet. Oh, this fight. Damn it. Fucking Sand Attack. I swear to Christ. Thank God. I'm so incredibly over it with Sand Attack in this fucking run already. I'm so done. It's been a long time since I've been so entirely fucking frustrated with Sand Attack. Because Jesus Christ. Has it just fucked me over every single fight that it possibly can. Or at least made every single fight possible an absolute nightmare to deal with. Did not realize that I had taken... Well, actually, I should have. Okay. So I conversion every time I fight a Pikachu, right? Every time I fight a Pikachu, I did not mean to use Psybeam there. Oh, it doesn't fucking matter because they're faster than me. The reason that I wanted to be able to use conversion against the Pikachus is because I was hoping to be able to avoid Thunder Wave. But we do have Paralyze Heals for that exact reason. I'm gonna fight this guy next so that I can... Yep, get paralyzed. And then get growled because... Oh, Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Where's my paralyzed heal? There we go. Now we just really need to hope that we don't get paralyzed by Surge's Pikachu. I don't think that we will. We should actually be able to outspeed that Pikachu. It is only level 18. Raichu, on the other hand, not so much, but Pikachu at least we should be able to deal with. Yeah, Voltorb has Sonic Boom, which is really scary, but we do still have healing potions. Magnemite only has Tackle. Still outsped by... Oh, well, yeah. By the way, we had to go through all 5 super potions in this fucking city. We never have to go through all 5 super potions in this city. Although, this guy did do, like, max damage to us, basically. Are you kidding me? There we go. Alright, are you over here or are you top left? We're going to check top left first, and yep, it's always top left. Surge. The big threat is paralysis from the Pikachu and the Thunderbolt from the Raichu. Really don't want to see paralysis. Actually, we could conversion. I need him to not keep going for Sonic Boom. Fucking hell. 4. This is 5. Jesus. And of course. So I need a full 6 to be able to kill the Voltorb with... Well, of course he uses Growl. Oh my god, he's an idiot. No, the crit! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can't deal with this shit. I can't deal with this shit. Man, are you kidding me? So what went wrong in this fight? A, the Voltorb hit us with 3 fucking Sonic Booms. 3 Sonic Booms that Voltorb hit us with. Let's Surge Gen 1. Let's take a look at his stuff. So he has Tackle, Screech, Sonic Boom. He hit us with Screech twice, Sonic Boom 3 times. Each Sonic Boom is a 1 in 4 chance because he can also use an X speed. Sonic Boom, as you may or may not know, is also not 100% accurate. I think it's 90%. So each of those Sonic Booms could have missed. Also, if you don't know, Sonic Boom does exactly 20 damage, regardless of stats. Exactly 20 damage. It is the single most damaging move that Voltorb is going to have. I don't think that we can change our strategy. I think we need to keep the same strategy. We conversion turn 1. X speed is perfectly fine. Voltorb's going to outspeed us regardless. But what we did see is that we need all 6. 5 and 6. We should now out one-shot the Voltorb. Yep. Pikachu outspeeds us. That makes sense. Raichu growls. That sucks. Thunder Shock. Oh, thank God. Trying to learn Recover. Yes. What do we get rid of for Recover? I think we get rid of Conversion. I think we do finally get rid of Conversion. Conversion is like Porygon's entire fucking deal. Like, that is a move exclusive to Porygon in Gen 1. But I think we get rid of conversion for recover. Recover would just help us tremendously in this, because it allows us to actually regain some of that health that we lose whenever we're spamming sharpen or whatever the fuck. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of conversion. Conversion allows us to avoid taking as much damage sometimes. Oh, also, by the way, we get Thunderbolt. Which I think actually overtakes sharpen. Does it? Yes, because we're not getting rid of Psybeam. There's no way. Yeah, I think we get rid of Sharpen. Yeah. All right, so Sharpen's gone. Conversion is gone. The only one of the first 3 moves that we had that is still there is Tackle. And we're basically only keeping that until we pick up Tri Attack in Cerulean, or Celadon, I mean. Either that or we get to level 42 where we learn it naturally. Hey guys, guess what? Guess what? A thing just happened that almost never happens. I remembered to pick up the bike. Good thing is we have Psybeam against these guys. We do have Psybeam against these guys. Because that is another thing. I was like, oh man, we could just use conversion to avoid getting Sunsport or whatever the fuck. No, we can't do that anymore. Oh no, Tackle was disabled. Okay, so we don't have anything that's super effective against rocks or ground types yet, but we do have Psybeam, which is pretty good against them because the vast majority of rock and ground Pokemon have really shit special. So that will be good. Yeah, Cubone is Psybeamable. Oh, nice confusion. And then we will be Thunderbolting the Slowpoke, obviously. Again, we'll be Thunderbolting this Slowpoke. Also, I have a drink that I can drink. Okay, so Erica is not going to be an issue, right? We have Psybeam, and by the time we get to Erica, we will also have Ice Beam. We could also replace Psybeam with Psychic if needed. Poison is fine. I still have an antidote. What that right there just told me is I would need I would want / need Psychic for Erica's gym. So we need Psychic, so that means that's not a big deal. I should have saved before this fight. Okay, actually no, we're fine. We can just recover each time. Yeah, unless he crit, we were not going to lose that fight. If he got a crit on his, Oh, interesting that the repel didn't wear off before that point. I'm gonna save before I fight her. I can't remember what she has. She has a Meowth first. Okay, good. So we're gonna recover. And then Thunderbolt. Oddish, we obviously hit with Psybeam. Then Pidgey, we obviously hit with Thunderbolt. That is the one good thing. We have Thunderbolt now, and we will also have that. Like, by the time we run into the rival again, and have to deal with sand attack, we will have access to both Thunderbolt and Ice Beam to deal with the Pidgeot. So it's not going to be nearly as big of an issue moving forward as it has been in the past. So Thunderbolt is obviously the strongest move that we have right now, so we're going to just spam that for the most part. Unfortunately, we're not able to quite one-shot these guys, which is a little bit concerning. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nugget. There we go. Giovanni will be a joke with Ice Beam. I do. What do I buy here? Do I buy? Do I buy proteins or calciums? Or carbos? It might actually be carbos. It might actually be carbos. We obviously want to teach Ice Beam. Do we actually teach Ice Beam over Recover? Yes, I think. I think we do. I don't think we keep Recover. And then Tri Attack, which we get Tri Attack. We get Tri Attack naturally at level 42, but there's no reason to hold off on learning it now. If we do Carbos, that would allow us to potentially outspeed Pokemon that we wouldn't be able to otherwise. And that's my reasoning for buying this. Even though our speed is low, I think that actually means that we need these even more. So that we can hopefully maybe outspeed. Maybe. And also, oh my god, imagine a world where I remember to pick up Fly right away as well. Oh my god. And let's go pick up Psychic now. Hello, Kitty Cat. How are you? Welcome in, buddy boy. Hi. Come on down. Come on down. There we go. We have a kitten. And yeah, we are immediately teaching Psychic over Psybeam, because as we saw in Rock Tunnel, Psybeam is not enough to one-shot a lot of grass types. Grass poisons. Alright, so we got what is essentially our moveset. We have what is essentially our moveset for the rest of the game. Tri-Attack, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Psychic. I think we replace Tri-Attack with Agility. And then that is our moveset from there on out. Actually, before I go in here and do this, I'm going to come over here and grab this PowerPoint up before I forget it. I'm not entirely sure which move I want to use it on. It's going to be either Ice Beam or it's going to be it's either going to be Ice Beam or Psychic, but I'm not sure which yet. I got you. What are you doing? Hi. Ow, fucking kitten. I need you to calm down. Hi. All right, we have a kitty precariously sitting on my fucking wrist. All right. You just died a psychic, right? Yeah. Zubat, we're gonna hit with a Thunderbolt. Now I wanted to put him down. I tried to put him down. He's like, no. I will not. I refuse. I will stay up here forever. You can't get rid of me that easily. Huh. Okay, so yeah, as I said, Giovanni's gonna be a fucking joke. I do not think that any of his Pokemon are gonna be that big of a deal. Like the Kangaskhan might do a decent chunk of damage to us, but I don't think that any of his Pokemon can actually threaten us for real. I think we have too good a type coverage, and we can basically just kill him. I think I'm actually not sure what our special looks like. Like our special stat. I should have looked at it while I leveled up there, but we could do that after this fight. Let's take a look. What are we looking at? So attack of 58, special of 67. That's actually a pretty decent difference. That is actually a pretty decent difference in attack and special. 9 points at level 32. That's interesting. Wait, I didn't think that they were that far off. 60 versus 70. I mean, that is 15 base points off of one another. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that does make sense. All right, so we're going to save just in case some nonsense happens that I don't expect. But I expect... Oh, fucking hell. Really? Yeah, he was just going to bind spam me to death. Fuck this guy. Are you kidding me? Freeze this fucking Kangaskhan. Retribution. Yes! Yes, Retribution! This is what you get, you dick. God, I hate rap and bind spammers. Fuck you. You deserve that freeze, you asshole. God damn. Well, what's the problem? I'm just sitting here. I'm just gonna fucking spam one of the bullshittiest moves in the game at you and just hope that I never miss. What's the problem? I don't see the problem. What the fuck? What's going on? Why is this an issue? I don't understand. Fucking ass. Fucking asshole. I am tempted to try attack against the level 21s here. Just to save a little bit on power points. Not the level 23s. The next fight. Sorry. Next fight's got a bunch of level 21s. And I am tempted. Okay. If it one-shot the Oddish, it's going to one-shot the Bellsprouts as well. Oddish is tankier. Okay, cool. So we can save 4 power points here. That gives us extra wiggle room against Erica. Really? Really? You're gonna do that? You're gonna do the Gen 1 miss bullshit? Hate you. Hate you so much. I don't know why I keep saving before I come in here like it's some boss gauntlet or something. So we're saving the ice beams for the end of this because basically what I'm wanting to do is there is the I did not mean to try. Oh, we one-shot a Weeping Bell with Tri-Attack. Interesting. I was not expecting that at all, even a little bit. Okay, agility. Is that the death of Tri-Attack? Is this the death of Tri-Attack? This might be the death of Tri-Attack. This might be the death of Tri-Attack. Thunderbolt is our water Pokemon answer, which we don't run into that often, except for the major one, the Blastoise, right? Also all of Lorelei's team, basically. Psychic is Agatha, Ice Beam is Lance, and also Bruno, but Bruno can die to any of these Pokemon, or any of these moves. So of the 3 special moves that I have, Thunderbolt is probably the weakest. Well, no, because it deals with Lorelei. Yeah, I think we just get rid of Tri-Attack. Because Tri-Attack basically only deals with Alakazam. It is our Alakazam killer, but it is only an Alakazam killer. And we can brute force Alakazam with our special moves. So I think we're fine. I think we're fine to get rid of Tri-Attack. We don't have... I mean, it's also a Jinx killer, right? It's Jinx and Alakazam is basically what we're worried about. And why I was trying to keep it. But I think all of the other moves just do so much more, right? All right. Saving before Erica, because Erica has surprise killed me a few times in the past. And by a few times, I mean literally every time that I don't save before her. Every single time I'm like, oh yeah, this will be easy. She fucking does this. All right. We're going to spam agility because I don't trust. Okay, so we are now poisoned. That's why. Because I did not... Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Yep. And that's death. All right, cool. This is why. This is why I was like, yeah, I'm not so worried about Erica, but, you know, she could fucking kill me. So Ice Beam is a 2-shot against both the Victory Bell and the Vileplume. It's a 1-shot on the Tangela. So I think I only agility once. I think that was the issue, is that I agility twice against the Victory Bell. I think we only use it one time. Or we get put to sleep. That's fine too. Why poison powder at the end there? That's something that I just don't get. All right. So that's nonsense number 2. Although we didn't actually lose that much. We basically no, because if we had gotten off, had they not gone for, yeah, we would have been fine. This is good. We want... This is very good. Cool. All right, I think we win now. I don't think that there's a way for the... Oh, fuck. Never... Oh, wait. Immediate wake up? Never mind. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Jesus, that fucking fight was up, down, up, down, up, down. Why am I fucking walking back? I have fly. Oh, we do need to go to Saffron. I do need to pick up some more repels, because we are running low on them. What I can do... No, not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Man, imagine. I'm like actually remembering all of the things that I want to do. It's fucking crazy, right? Oh, here, let me actually sell a couple of things as well, because I got another... This is Rock Slide. We can get rid of that. Did I not sell Rock Slide when I was at the fucking mart? Wow. Get rid of the Nugget. Don't need that. TM21 is Mega Drain, which we cannot learn. All right. Beautiful. So what we're going to do now is we're going to swap the Helix Fossil down with the Max Repels. That way, once we run out of Repel, we'll have the Max Repels already sitting there and ready to go. Already sitting there and ready to go. All right, this guy should be an absolute joke. We have super effective counters to all of his Pokemon, unless he has Growlithe already. I can't remember off the top of my head. He does. But we should just be able to, yeah, I was about to say, we should still be able to just one-shot it with Thunderbolt or whatever at this point. You outspeed me despite me being 16 levels higher than you? Excuse me, video game. What the fuck? I get that Porygon is a slow boy. I understand this. However, that's nonsense. That is some bullshit, is what that is. All right, all of these channelers should be a joke because we have Psychic. I think I actually should have used a Max Repel here. A Max Repel, I think, would have dealt with this better, maybe? Actually, not sure. Because I know that I usually run out of repels in the Safari Zone, like, really close to the end. Like, to the point where I'm, like, I don't really know if I want to use a repel for the rest of this kind of thing. So I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how I should have done that. I think I should have used a Max Repel. But then again, we haven't run out of the Repel yet. And we don't. That's right. We don't run out of the Repel until after we get out of here anyway. So a Max Repel would have been wasted here as well. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, Psychic Pokemon are basically the only quote-unquote wall that we have left. Everything else we hit and basically just murder. Psychic Pokemon do kind of wall us, but that's only because they're super high special. And we don't have something that's super effective against them because nothing exists in this game that's super effective. Except for, like, Pin Missile and Twin Needle. That's literally it, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. Leech Life. Leech Life. Yeah, there's the Repel's effect wearing off. Okay, so we have Silphco that we can go to, or Koga's Gym. I think we deal with Silphco first. We don't really get anything out of it too much. Well, we get our Surfer, right? We get our Lapras. We do get a couple of free vitamins. We get an extra... Yeah, we get the... Yeah, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Excuse me? I flinched. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate being outsped by literally fucking everything. What do you mean no more room for items? Oh, protein is actually kind of useless, isn't it? Because we don't have any more attacks. Like physical attacks. So protein is actually useless to us. I should have kept that and sold it. Oh well, too late now. How did you survive? Sir, I don't appreciate this. Although I do think that he was... Yeah, he was equal in level to me, so actually that does make sense. Still don't appreciate it, though. Oop. Okay, this fight. This fight. Do I have another super potion? I do have one more super potion. Alright, so we're going to come in. We're going to use that. We're going to save. Please, for the love of God, don't spam Sand Attack, because I don't think that we one-shot the Pidgeot. I think it's a 2-hit. Well, if it's a critical hit, we one-shot. I'll take it. Fuck it. I am taking a little bit of a risk here because if he hits us with... Well, I mean, if he hits us with Ember, it'll do damage to us and it'll lower our attack, but we don't use our attack, so that actually doesn't matter. So burns actually don't matter to us whatsoever. Oh, no. So this is, like, really bad for us. Alright, well, there we go. That's death. We will come... Oh, man. How do we deal with that? Like I said, Alakazam is the wall for us now. Because we got rid of Tri Attack. How do we deal with this? Do we reteach Tri Attack over Thunderbolt? Do we reteach Tri Attack over Thunderbolt? Because Psychic can still deal with Lorelei's team, and I guess also the Blastoise. And we do learn Tri Attack in like 4 more levels. Oh, man, this is like one of the more difficult decisions that I've had to deal with. I'm just not sure what the correct answer is, and if I make the wrong choice, I could entirely screw myself over. Because like the thing is, our special is not high enough for us to be able to just brute force our way through these things. Speaking of, like 3 of them, I guess. Almost accidentally used it on the Spearow because it's just where the icon was. Fucking hell. That would have sucked. Just waste 10 grand on a Spearow. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, like that's kind of the big question. Do we keep Thunderbolt? There we go. I was basically just hoping for the freeze. Go, easy peasy. Missed the full restore, not a big deal. Hmm. Okay. Fucking hell. I think Thunderbolt does the least for us. Oh my god. Even against a Kadabra that's 5 levels lower than I do, I don't even do half damage with fucking Ice Beam. Absolutely gross. Yeah, I like legitimately. So here's the thing. Fuck Alakazam. I don't know how we deal with this Hypno here. This Hypno right here, I don't know how we beat it. But before I do that though, I need to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. My PC, deposit items. Let's start getting rid of key items that we don't need anymore. Like HM2, the lift key, Silscope, Fossil, and the Poke Loop. We do need the card key still, so we need to keep that. Alright, now let's fight this guy. Yeah, I don't know how we beat this guy. Unless we just get really lucky with the moves that he gets, or we get a freeze. Okay, we got really lucky with the moves that he used. We just got really, really lucky because he could have killed us at any time. If he had just used Psychic or even spammed Confusion or Head... Like, if he had spammed any of his actual damaging moves, we were fucking dead. But because he spammed his Poison Gas, it just kept trying and kept trying and kept trying to poison me. As seen here, what do you mean he's still alive? Okay, we got another freeze. Good. God, getting poisoned turn 1 really sucks. It's, like, really bad for us. Okay. We are, at least for the moment, out of the woods. We don't have another Psychic trainer until the last trainer before Koga. Koga should be easy. We just Psychic all of his Pokemon and they all just fucking evaporate. Fucking Glare. Eat my ass, game. I hate you so much. By the way, normally what I do is I usually buy 2 or 3 Paralyze Heals in Viridian these days, so that I would still have Paralyze Heals for this gym. For these Arboks that all have Glare. Or maybe even for Agatha, who also has Glare on her Arbok. Alright, this guy. This fucking guy. Freeze him? Nope. Freeze him? Nope. Freeze him? Nope. But we got the free kill anyway because he's... Yeah. Because poison. Slightly low on health. I don't know if that would have mattered. I don't think that would have gotten me through a Psychic. I think we have to immediately start trying to fucking freeze. Or just get a crit. Crit is fine. I'm okay with a crit. Just get me the fuck out of this fight, please. Jesus. Alright. What healing items do I got? I got a full restore. I got a couple of hyper potions. I'm just gonna pop one of them. Fuck it. Fuck it. Popping a hyper potion and going. Let's do this. Let's do this. Coughing. Easy psychic. Here it is. Do we get rid of Thunderbolt? Do we get rid of Thunderbolt for try attack? And like the problem is that this question is a question all the way through the game. All the way through the game. It does not matter if we have already used the TM for Thunderbolt or not. Do we, because we would want both of them even for the final battle. We would want Tri Attack for the Alakazam on the champion and Thunderbolt for the Blastoise. Do we get rid of Thunderbolt or Tri Attack for Alakazam? I think we kind of have to, because we saw what happened, right? We saw what happened in the fight. Hi, you are pushy. Hello. It's a little bit chilly in this room. I'm gonna turn my fan off. Yeah, so basically what that Alakazam could do is it can recover loop. And then we just eventually run out of power points. And then we die. It's happened to us before. It could happen here. Where we do not do enough damage to him to be able to out-damage recover. I think we have to. I think we have to get rid of Thunderbolt. I think we have to get rid of Thunderbolt. And if we end up needing an electric move to be able to consistently get past... Oh, interesting. You did not die in one hit to Psychic. That's a little scary. Hi again, kitten. She just headbutted my fucking headphones. That could not have felt good for you. Alright, we have re-attained Kitten. Okay, so we are not going to go into the Safari Zone yet. We will wait until we get done with Saffron City entirely. So Silphco and Sabrina's Gym. We will do those first. And then we will go back and do the Safari Zone. Reason being is because the Safari Zone, I want to go straight from Safari Zone down to Cinnabar Island, because we will have a good chunk of a repel left in Safari Zone, and that might be able to get us to avoid having to use an extra repel. So Ice Beam is a 2-shot. Last time we crit, so we didn't get that information. But Ice Beam is a 2-shot, so that's good to know. I will Psychic the Growlithe. A little bit unfortunate that we leveled up halfway through this fight. I would have liked to have kept all of my badge boosts. I don't think that crit would have mattered. Oh, hell. I'm hearing thunder. That's not good. I don't want to hear thunder when when I have to go to work. Alright, we do have a nickname. There are no numbers. So we can't do numbers for the nickname. I did not actually know that. There we go. I spelled it out for the most part instead. Okay, let me check a thing real quick. Refresh. All right. You die to Ice Beam. You die to Tri Attack? You do. I was actually not sure about that. Okay, so this guy, he's got the Nidorino, dies to Psychic. Kangaskhan dies to Psychic? Dies to 2 Psychics. Rhyhorn dies to Ice Beam. I think Nidoqueen dies to either Ice Beam or Psychic. No, it does not. Nidoqueen is tanky as fuck, though. So that does make it an amount of sense. Oh, hell, I'm back down here. That's actually kind of fine, because that means that when I dig out of Sabrina's gym, I'm going to be taken down there anyway. So that's actually fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, I don't have Thunderbolt for these guys. Oh, that's actually kind of a problem, huh? Yeah, not being able to deal with Slowpoke and Slowbro easily is actually kind of an issue for us. Right attack should deal with Mist. Oh, it doesn't quite. Interesting. 100% deals with Kadabra, though. I'll use 1 agility. How much is... Well, that was a crit. So I don't think that that actually mattered for the Slowpoke. Well, I don't know. Slowpoke and Slowbro are tanky. I don't know, actually, if we would be able to kill them in one. I am going to risk an agility. That's what I was worried about. Come on, get out of the confusion. Get out of the confusion. Wake up. Fucking Christ. All right. Well, that was about as like, Jesus. I think that was max turn sleep. I think that was a full 7 turns. Which, fucking of course it was. Of course it was. Why would it not be the maximum number of turns? Everything's fine. I'm not frustrated in the slightest. Not even a little bit. I want to keep a nice B. I'm almost out of psychics. Which is hilarious that I'm almost out of psychics in the psychic gym, right? But I could use a... Yeah, I can get away with using the PowerPoint up on it. I think that is perfectly fine. This guy only has... He only has a Slowbro. See the stream, see the poor guy struggling. Dude, like that's the downside of having a Pokemon that's as slow as this guy. Like, he's gonna constantly be getting the shit kicked out of him. All right, what are my PowerPoints looking at? That's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. I was like, I feel like I am very low on PowerPoints right now. We're just gonna use it on Tri Attack. And we're gonna save. We're gonna use an ether on Tri Attack. We are going to go. So I'm gonna Tri Attack against the Kadabra. I'm glad to see that it was a one-shot. I love that I got confused on the 10% chance confusion. You fuck. Whatever. We're going. Love getting hit 4 times by double slap. You gotta be kidding me. Am I dying to poison here? I'm not dying to poison here. Thank God she's an idiot. I now just have to not take any steps. Fuck Christ. All right, we're out of here. We're done. We did it. We did it. We got Sabrina's done. Sabrina's done. We are done with the worst part, I think, of the run, most likely. Granted, we do not have anything that's super effective against the Pokemon in Blaine's gym. But they also don't have anything that's super effective against us. So we're kind of at an even playing field, we will say. Okay, dig out. What do you mean it's not the time to use that? Lies. Look at that. I was able to use it easily. I was gonna laugh if fucking Porygon could actually use Surf, and I just didn't see it because I didn't scroll down far enough. Yeah. All we have left is we have Blaine, Giovanni, and then the Elite Four. I'm not looking forward to the Elite Four. I do think that it was an absolute mistake to teach Thunderbolt as early as I did. I do not think that it was worth it to do that. I think that we would have wanted Thunderbolt for the Elite Four. I would have, yeah. 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 Yep. Yep. I would have actually taught over Psychic. I would have taught Thunderbolt over Psychic. After beating Agatha. After beating Agatha, I would have taught Thunderbolt over Psychic. If I could go back and do it again. Reason being, so Psychic doesn't really do anything for us after Agatha. With Lance, you know, he's got the Gyarados, which dies to Thunderbolt. He's got all of the rest of his Pokemon all die to Ice Beam. And then we have the champion, right? So Pidgeot dies to either Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. Psychic doesn't really do much there. Next up is the Alakazam, which dies to Tri Attack. Next up is the Arcanine? Rhydon. Next up is the Rhydon, which dies to Ice Beam. After Rhydon comes the Arcanine, which we don't have a super effective answer for, but it would die to either Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. I'll probably be using Ice Beam against it simply because of the freeze chance. And because I don't want to be burned. Although being burned actually might be better than being able to be hypnotized by the Executor, which would be coming out next, obviously. Here, let's burn the, speaking of burning, and then yeah, Ice Beam for the Executor, and then Thunderbolt for the Blastoise. So yeah, I would have actually, yeah, I should have saved Thunderbolt. It doesn't really do that much. There is that small amount of time between when we get Thunderbolt and when we get Ice Beam where I wouldn't have an answer, a super effective, specifically answer for flying type Pokemon. But I don't think that that's worth it. Yeah, I definitely made a mistake teaching Thunderbolt that as early as I did. I should not have done that. I was just so excited to have an actual, like, really, really good move that I made a very large mistake. Which might come back to bite me in the ass quite horrifically, honestly. Just kind of gotta hope that it doesn't. Just gotta kind of hope that we can get through this with what we have. Because Psychic should still do decently well against the Blastoise. It's just we're not going to one-shot the Blastoise with Psychic, and that gives the Blastoise a chance to hit us with Blizzard and freeze us, right? Like, that's the big worry, is that we will get frozen by the Blastoise, or that our health is low enough at that point that the Blastoise can finish us off. With either, you know, Blizzard or Hydro Pump or even Bite, right? Oh, hell. Really? Come on. I'm just going to run out and heal up. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, because I think that we probably could have gotten past the, I do think that we probably could have gotten past Lorelei without Thunderbolt. Hi. Welcome back. Are you worried about the storm? Is that why you're doing this? Is that why you're acting this way, bud? Good critical hit. Love to see it. All right. Now, how much experience do we need to level up? Very little. Son of a bitch. So I'm kind of hoping that the Growlithe gives us enough experience to level up here. Not even close. All right. We have to use agility here. I think one should be enough. Ow, fucking. Hi. Level 50. We got 2 special drops in a row. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was really hoping that I could set up all three agilities on either the Arcanine, the Growlithe or the Ponyta, so that I could have the badge boost, the triple badge boost glitch, against the Rapidash and the Arcanine. Unfortunately, that's not how that worked. But not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We were able to handle it. Yeah, Porygon has been decent, I would say. I would say that Porygon is a decent Pokemon. It's just its stats are just preventing it from being like really, really good. Its moveset is incredible, but its stats are just a little bit too, like, specifically its speed. If its speed was higher and it had a higher, at least one of the attack stats was higher. I don't need both of them to be super high. I would just prefer to have one of them be decently high, instead of both of them being roughly like in mid-tier. I think that this could be a very good Pokemon, but as things stand, not quite. Not quite. But definitely the biggest problem that it has is its speed. Speed is incredibly detrimental to its ability to actually do things, I'll say. Was not expecting him to go for double growl. I was actually kind of expecting him to go for dig there. A little bit surprising that he didn't. Love you. Okay. Obviously, these next two fights we're just gonna Ice Beam and they die. Giovanni, I don't think that there's even, like, anything to really talk about for Giovanni. I think he just fucking dies. Ice Beam basically kills his entire team. Like, maybe we Psychic... I mean, I don't think it even matters, right? Psychic and Ice Beam are both the same power. So yeah, I think we just Ice Beam the entire team and they all just die. I think that's what happens here. The only thing is the Doug Trio could delay us a turn by using Dig, but he didn't. Ah, okay, that was another thing. The Nidoqueen could have actually killed us. Or not killed us, but what happened? Did I Gen 1 miss? Did I Gen 1 miss the fucking Nidoking? And then he didn't die to an Ice Beam. Also, good. I'm glad that my internet connection has been fucking up. Didn't even realize that that was happening. But like I said, there wasn't a whole lot going on in the Giovanni fight. The Nidoking did more damage than I thought it was going to, but other than that, it's just weird that the Nidoking survived more than anything else. Okay, so it looks like the internet is catching back up. Had a little bit of a dip in the quality. Again, we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. I was debating, one of the things that we could do here is I could actually I don't think I need to. I was actually really hoping that I would level up after. Oh, actually we have a Growlithe to deal with before we get to the nice crit, you dick. Before we get to the scary ones. I forgot. All right, Alakazam dies to Tri Attack. Blastoise. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But that Blastoise was a 3-hit KO, which is really, really scary for us. I would love for the Blastoise on the champion fight to be a 2-hit KO, which might be. It might be. Considering all the rare candies that we still got to deal with. But man, is that scary that that Blastoise survived 2 hits. Because that's potentially 3 blizzards that we have to deal with if the champion fight goes the same way. Or 2 blizzards, I guess. Damn it! Man, it's been a long time since I've made one of those mistakes. Let's reset the rock puzzle by accidentally going down a fucking staircase or out the door or whatever. It's been a long time since I've done one of them. This one right here always scares the shit out of me. Always scares the shit out of me. Because if you just go one step too far, you lock yourself out of that fucking rare candy. That storm outside is not something that I want to deal with on my way into work tonight. It's my Monday. I do not have to want to walk through a fucking storm to get to work. I do not want to do it. I might have enough PPTO to cover at least part of the shift. I don't know. Just like hold off on going in until after the rain stops. Maybe take a nap. Because I'm definitely starting to crash a bit. I can feel it. Why hard? My eyelids are getting heavy. We are going to go to Celadon because I do want to buy stuff. We need to go to the store. We need to pick up some vitamins. We're not getting Mimic or anything like that. We're just picking up vitamins. You're useless. You're useless. You are useless. You are useless. You're useless. And as are you. All right, there we go. So we're full up on carbos. I've used 3 calciums and only like 1 or 2 proteins. We'll buy 3 of those. 3 of those. 3 of those. 3 of each. See what we can fit and what we cannot. Okay, so calciums are full. Proteins, we need 2. Iron, we need 2. Okay, so 2 protein, 2 iron. Oh wait, let me save. Nope, not options. Save. By 3 HP ups. Really? What if we were to buy more HP ups? Of course. All right. So we are maxed on what we can do, vitamin-wise. Our Porygon is as strong as it can be at this level. So let's get rid of the other Pokemon, because, like, yeah, we're not getting Mimic. There's no other... The only other TM that I could even somewhat justify getting is maybe Thunder. If we end up having some major issues getting past the Blastoise, I might have to go over to the power plant and pick up Thunder. Which, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to look up a map because I don't remember where Thunder's at. We're gonna use all but 2 because I want to be able to use the badge boosts on Lance and the champion. Maybe just the champion. Maybe we go through and we only use all but 1 and only save that for the champion. What are you gonna use against me? Yeah, Aurora Beam is what I was worried about. Cloyster's much less likely to use Aurora Beam. Oh, Supersonic, though. Just die? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay, so I really want to be able to use Agility, I think, against the Dugong. Oh, the Growl! That's what I really wanted to not have to deal with. Fucking hell. Because the Growl is going to drop, yeah. What we do to the Jinx. Fucking hell, that was a lot of PowerPoints that we just ran through. We do have elixirs for all of it, and we have enough full restores that I can just spam them. Yeah, we weren't even able to get Psychic back up to full. That's fine, though, because Bruno's going to be an absolute joke. Ice Beam the 2 Onyxes, and then Psychic the rest of the group. Actually, I think I might be able to just Ice Beam everybody. Except for maybe the, I'll probably need to Psychic the Machamp, right? I don't think that an Ice Beam will kill the Machamp. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not even sure a Psychic will. We could try attack after it, though. Okay, we outspeed after a single agility. I actually didn't mean to use agility there. I'm going to be entirely honest. But should be fine. All right, we should just win at this point. Yeah, Toxic is fine. We have full restores to deal with that. Okay, we did it. Full restore, elixir, and we will pop a rare candy here. Nope, I almost saved. Dude, 30 years of fucking... You gotta do this thing. Yeah, see, this right here, this Gyarados, this is why I would really want Thunderbolt right now. I think Ice Beam was the right choice to go after the Garrett. I don't know. Psychic might have been better. Could drop his special. I guess it doesn't matter. As long as we survive the Gyarados, we'll be fine because... everything else dies to 1. Alright. Do we one-shot? Do we one-shot the Elite Four? Fuck Snyder, you shit. Okay, good. Do you die? You do! Hell yeah! Alright, that was something that I was worried about. I was worried that we weren't going to be able to one-shot the Alakazam, even with 2 badge boosts. Again, I think we Psychic... We have a higher chance of lowering his special than we are of freezing. Like, literally triple the chance. Yo, we got the freeze. Okay, so we are actually in really good shape right now. Don't do it. I think we win. We win! Hell yeah, we one-shot the fucking Elite Four with a Porygon. Hell yeah. And after an admitted moveset mistake that made the champion fight a lot scarier than it needed to be. Oh, man. So yeah, if that would have been a one-shot if we had used Thunderbolt. Level 68. Not bad. 2 hours and 13 minutes for fucking Porygon. This was really well done, I think. I think that the, well, like, especially, like I said, especially considering the mistake that I made, I think that this went really, really well. So we got 7 hours, 24 minutes. We died 19 times. Real time was 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 3 seconds. And we were level 68. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That actually puts him, like, in almost every way except for level, that almost puts him equal with Magmar. Magmar was 720 versus 724 for real time, or for in-game time. 18 deaths versus 19, 2 hours 24 versus 2 hours 13. The big difference, Magmar was level 78 when it finished, whereas Porygon was only level 68. This little guy did really well. All things considered, especially, like I said, especially considering the mistake of teaching Thunderbolt way too early. And not having an electric attack to deal with A, Lance's Gyarados, and B, the Blastoise, right? Could have made that a lot safer and a lot easier to deal with, but what are you gonna do? Can't go back in time. And I think if we were to have had, we had to do a little bit of weird pathing in the mid game, like around Silphco, because we did not have an answer for the Alakazam on Rival 5. So if we had kept Tri-Attack instead of having Thunderbolt, we would have had an answer there, and we probably would have saved a few minutes at least of retries and also just fucking moving around and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Like I said, I'm a little bit on the sleepy side of things, so I think I'm gonna take a nap before I go into work today. Hopefully when I wake up, the storm will be gone. Tomorrow we will be doing, instead of one of the strangest Pokemon in Gen 1, one of the most overpowered. We will be doing Starmie tomorrow. We'll be doing Starmie tomorrow. Yeah. Starmie tomorrow, nothing on Thursday, as always. Friday, we will be finishing up the very end of Chapter 3, and then heading into Chapter 4. And then Saturday... I don't know what build we're going to do on Saturday. I am unsure what build we will be doing on Saturday. I do not know. I have not made up my mind. I have not yet made a decision. We shall see. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope y'all... Oh, wait, nope, lies. Lies and slander, we're not done yet. Lies and slander, we're not done yet. We have to figure out what our next Pokemon's going to be. We have to figure out what our next Pokemon's going to be. I keep forgetting to do this. All right. What's our next Pokemon? What is it? What's it going to be? Yo, we're playing Youngster Joey next week. Rattata. Oh, I've been curious about Rattata. I've been very, very curious how Rattata's going to do. So yeah, let me just change this so that I don't forget. Bam. Look at that. Look at that old art that we got. Right there, Rattata. Next Tuesday. So close to Seadra or Persian. I'm actually really glad that it didn't get one of those two, because we've done both Seadra and Persian in the past. And we have not done Rattata. Or Eradicate, I don't think we've done either of them. Well, we could literally look at... Yeah, we have not touched the Rattata line yet. So, that's going to be really fun. Speaking of keeping track of what we've done... There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye.